Yeah. It was either this or stretch out and take a nap. So what the hell? You get something productive going here. Rosetta should be along shortly. You know, we're talking to nobody at the moment because nobody's on. But for those who just tuned in for the refit, hi. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get to something pithy and insightful to discuss for you. Meanwhile, I think another nibble on my Toblerone here. That's how I indulge my feminine side: chocolate and ice cream. Okay. Yeah, there's ways to you don't need to go chopping off body parts. Just pick a certain thing. Yeah, because certain things are rather universal. One of them is how chocolate affects the brain. I think she asked me if she wanted to stream, and I said, "Okay, what the hell." Reminder. Oh, and Captain Infinity here for just a bit, and here we go.
Night. Surprise!
I'm about to start up a karaoke thing at this point.
Look at me. Surprise.
Yes, got a chopped off bit.
A bit?
Mm-hmm.
Cut off a bowl full of hair.
Yeah. Stuff just shows up.
I'm trying to get things set up so I can work on painting some stuff that I
Oh, okay. I started doing the same thing. I was working the Concorde, and just started getting lost. No, I got to break off. Okay, I'm gonna be here all week,
that
just picking out typos. Mm-hmm.
woman that I bitched about earlier that was attacking me for daring to disagree with a guy about what he said about people who've been raped. I've been really, really busy, girl, all day.
Yeah, I've seen your responses on that one.
And not just her responses. She's messaged several of my friends attacking them too.
Mm-hmm.
For daring to disagree with her. And attacked one person's friendship with her for him disagreeing with it. Tried to emotionally blackmail him. Everything else, she's really a piece of shit. And now she's out there playing the victim card going, I lost the only friend I cared about because I dared to say my opinion. No, that's not why you lost your friend, bitch. Because you tried to emotionally blackmail him for calling out how you were responding to somebody.
It's a stupid opinion. Okay, come on.
It doesn't matter even. Yeah. There's other people who had this stupid opinion, who I argued with, who we were fine with each other.
Yeah.
Because you don't act like a bitch and you don't try to gaslight people and tell them it's their fault.
When you start pushing said opinion, you got problems.
But defending a guy who literally compared pirating a movie to raping somebody, fuck you.
No. Big difference. Okay.
And I'm sorry it took me a little time to load that. I was kind of trying to deal with stuff, and then my computer was slow as all unholy fuck.
Yeah.
Because if you think I'm letting the kitties in here when I'm trying to paint with these kinds of
not happening. Get
Steph.
Come on, Steph.
I have to make dragons. Must make dragons. Must make dragons.
And that's not going to happen with the cats in there. So
the kitties are not going to behave while I paint details on this. Or even while I paint details on this. Not going to happen.
Okay, getting a few comments on the last one there. I need to formulate a review of the 3 Doctor Who specials.
I'm just sitting here trying to imagine the kinds of people it takes for the kinds of comments I've dealt with today. The thing is, she's never acted that way to me before, and all of a sudden she's just nasty, and she's doing that to all these people who've been friends to her for months because we called out a ridiculous, stupid comment that belittled rape victims.
Mm.
Wow, that's the hill you
Yeah.
want to die on, you dumb bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So I said that I hope that she sucks the hard end of karma, or karma by the knob,
Mm.
because she's got people who genuinely cared about her, who were friends to her, practically in tears for how she's been belittling them and calling them bad friends and shit. While she's out there saying, I'm being told I'm a bad friend, I'm being harassed and bullied.
No, you're being accurately reported. You're a bad friend. Okay.
She's really, really mistreating a lot of people and blaming them for it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where's my playlists?
I hate people. I'm broke. You want something? Give me stuff. I know you already sent me gifts, but I'm greedy.
I think that was directed at me, actually.
I know, but I'm being greedy, so I wanted to make it about me.
All right. All right.
You love me, woman.
Let me go run the. Let me go run the menu options by her.
Yeah.
Ow.
So I'm getting things ready so
back.
I can paint. Paint the paint.
Oi.
I know I have more paintbrushes, but I don't know where they are.
Oh. Ow. 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 All right.
I do love you, woman.
Ow.
And I do think you and your husband are both insane for putting up with my temper. One of these days, I'm going to snap. I'm going to tell all these little bitches who keep doing this shit to fuck themselves anally repeatedly with a red hot rusty poker. And I'm not going to feel sorry about it. No.
Ow, God. Ow. Yeah, we getting you the sex one.
I'm just sick and tired of people at this point. And when I get sick and tired of people, I get bitchy as fuck. So to be fair, I got this little tea-waddle bitch whore and her twat bag of friends harassing and trying to bully me for saying, don't belittle what rape victims go through. I'm sorry, but fuck you. I'm sorry, did you ever think you were going to impress me enough that I wouldn't call out your stupid ass fucking bullshit because you're a fucking T-Wad? Yes, I'm ranting on your husband's channel. This is going to be an interesting night. My bitch switch has been flipped. Some stranger wants to say dumb fucking shit to me. I can ignore you fuckers so well. You don't mean shit. You're dust off my fucking arms. But to have somebody who supposedly was a friend, who's supposedly above all that bullshit, start spewing this shit to me. So I am working on this table because it hasn't been cleaned in, probably about 2 years. Actually, over. And I'm really fucking pissed today. I actually thought she was a decent friend. I actually thought she was nice and cared about me. Stupid me. The only mistake I made was being friends with a bitch like her. Go suck karma on this big fat fucking knob, you twat bag. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hope you choke. In Minecraft, people. So, for those who don't want to know what it's like to piss me off, this is it. I could be a very good friend or a very bad enemy. And this worthless piece of excrement made her decision. It was the wrong fucking decision. It was vulgar. It was dishonest. It was emotionally manipulative. It was everything she was accusing other people of being. Rejection is a hell of a drug, bitch. But we all see through your shitty stink. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Fuck yourself anally. So, this is, in a nutshell, what it's like when I'm... And I know I'm cracking Steph up. I can hear her laughter. And I know... Great. I have to clean this room up this weekend, which is going to suck. Again, I haven't kept up with it because I've been gone. My husband has a tendency to just shove all my art stuff in here to get it out of his way, which is kind of sucky. So I've got a lot to do. I'm just going to start with just tearing this room apart and redoing it. It's time for an overhaul. I need to change my positions, change where I'm sitting, redesign everything. It will not look the same when I'm done, but hey, that's okay. I'm just a little bit shocked right now. After everything she's fucking done, she has the gall to be sitting there playing victim and telling people that she's being hurt. That people won't understand her issues. Fuck your issues and fuck yourself. You came into this shit. You attacked people. You called them bullies and everything else. You name called, you belittled, you mocked people's problems. And now you have all the fucking nerve to sit there and go, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim. I don't give a shit about you, bitch. All goodwill I had towards you, that's fucking gone. And the moment you started fucking around and finding out by trying to go after a friend of mine who'd been nothing but a good friend to you, there's a reason the term is fuck around and find out. You done fucked around and you're gonna find out. You got that, Mickey? Sorry, I said names. I apologize, kind of. Mickey, 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 Mickey. Go fuck yourself, stinky bitchy. I hate you. The moment you went after somebody who's with nothing but a friend to you for daring to disagree with you on a thread and sat there and tried to emotionally blackmail him and tell him that he just joined the thread because he wanted to bully you and win an argument. Go fuck yourself, you SJW humping sack of shit bitch. I have to semi-apologize to Robert April at this point. I should have warned him ahead of time why I was asking him if he could stream with me tonight. Or at least warned him what I would be like if he left me alone on here. I apologize for how many F-bombs I've dropped. I probably will not stop dropping them for quite a while, though, so buckle up. You're my friends. You're my friends, and I love you. I hate this bitch because of what she did. I hate her. Please understand. I don't say that often. I don't say that I hate people often, but in the case of this bitch, I fucking hate her. Because she didn't like what I said. She's been going after my friends. And she made up the shit that she supposedly disapproved of that I said. She misrepresented the entire thread, claimed we said things we didn't, and then played victim on it. Oh, I did miss a little piece here. I have to cut a little extra. Do I actually have scissors in here? I'll get scissors from him when he gets home. I have no words. Even the arguing and the fighting with me, I could forgive to a degree. You said stupid shit. I said rude shit. Back to our corners. Okay. I blocked you. You called me a bitch. I called you a bitch. Fine. Whatever. We both got some shots in at each other. We're even. But then you had to go there. You had to go there because you had this delusion in your head that I was going to give a shit what you fucking thought. Didn't you? I really, really, really hate these kinds of bitches. I do. I mean, look, we don't have to agree on everything. That's fucking boring. I argue with my friends all the time. I find it more fun that way. And more educational, I might add. The more you can disagree with people, the more you'll learn about other people's experiences, other people's lives. It's good for you. You dang bitches. I've been ranting.
Alright.
I dropped a lot of F-bombs.
What'd I miss?
I just ranted about what happened. I dropped a bunch of F-bombs.
Okay, that's fine.
See?
I'm thinking, screw any ideas about actually monetizing this thing. You know, Anthony's not going to do a karaoke stream. Let's do our own thing, right?
Plus, trust me, with how
throw out
F-bombs I just dropped, you ain't getting monetized on shit.
Yeah. Throw out some invites. Hey, want to mangle some songs? Join us.
That'd be interesting since I'm still sick with a swollen throat, but
Well, just
fuck it. At this point, I'll do it.
drop your range down, I guess.
I can't. I've tried many, many, many times. It doesn't work. But hey. It's actually harder on my voice than just singing in my range, even if it's hard.
Okay. Ring low, sweet child. Okay, yeah.
Bitch out, then strangled her. I'm really, really pissed at her now. You know, the whole defending his stupid ass comment, I can live with that. I can deal with that. It's stupid. You're defending a very scummy thing, but fine. We're not always going to agree on shit. That wasn't a problem. But when she sat there and went to the most sweet but sensitive person in our mutual friends list, and because he disagreed with her on this post, absolutely belittled, harassed, and abused him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I bitch. I mean, so I need to find a use for some stuff. You want to see something? You know what's in this thing?
I'm guessing a bunch of cards or paper.
These are not cards.
What are they?
One sec here. These are high-end canvas board.
Ooh.
I got these. My husband's grandmother sent me these a couple of years ago before all the stuff started happening with her medical as a gift, and I never got a chance to do the stuff with them that she was trying to cheer me on to do. But now,
given Mary's history, I don't think she would go along with this either. She'd be right there with you. Yeah. So.
Oh, look. And Mama goes, I'm a victim too. It's like, and yet you're shaming other victims for disagreeing with somebody saying that and calling us bullies and all this other shit because we won't sit there and be quiet. You came to his feet to disagree with him. It's a fucking public social media. If he didn't want to think people disagree with his opinion, don't say it in the fucking public.
Yes, my channel,
himself off as a victim to everybody, saying that he's being harassed and bullied.
My channel, my rules. Okay.
Guess what? Was it technically his feed where he posted it? Yes.
Well, it came into mine, so guess what?
Yeah. Did he post it publicly where everybody has a right to an opinion? Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Okay, do I have a track for Margaritaville?
Okay, where else do I have canvas boards?
A chance to show off my folk song here. I might have to go looking.
Okay. This is proving to be a massive task right now, what I'm doing. I thought it'd be easy to get the area ready to paint, but it's not proving to be an easy task. So, here's the thing. I have tons of canvas boards. I should put them to use, right?
Yeah.
You like my paintings, right?
They're there. They're going to be used, yeah.
You've seen some of my paintings, right?
Yeah.
You like them?
Yeah. Like that.
I should make more of them, right?
Like that paddle. You know. You might like a nitpick on the technical details, but that's not the point. So, yeah.
It's not so much technical details were wrong so much as the shading was and angling was quite perfect.
Yeah, but you know, I've seen worse by professional artists. So, you know. How do I not have Margaritaville on this list?
Because you're fucking failing.
Okay, so it was on my old list that I killed off in spite because Mary wouldn't do anything. Okay, fine. Okay, all right, here we go. Now we're getting to more Buffett.
I'm gonna have to keep cleaning and keep organizing. I got so much crap to do.
You want to bear? Oh God, my voice is horrible tonight.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. When I look to the east, what do I see? Coming for to carry me home. Was a band of angels walk for me, coming for to carry me home.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go looking for that thing. Apparently, there's not even on here. That was very big oversight on my part.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out how many of these canvas boards I have. So how much do you think I should charge for just doing like my speed paintings, my more surrealist eye work and stuff like that on these?
What do you normally charge for stuff? You can kind of base it off that.
Oh, for the really small stuff, I usually can get 10 to 20. For the more normal sizes, it's anywhere from 30 to 60 usually. But if I'm just doing quick paintings, they aren't designed to have a ton of micro details. They're designed more to be freewheeled and loose styles and stuff. I would think probably maybe 30 to 40 a painting would be fair.
All right.
Okay, so I've got small canvas boards. Okay, so this is going to take a little longer than I thought, but I'm going to work on things. I'm going to get this whole area in fucking order. I really wanted to paint streams. I've been feeling this way for a long time.
Yeah.
And I've got some crazy backgrounds I've already designed for projects. I just need to paint the details into them. I was a band of angels.
And I can't skip. Okay. Turn this down some.
So I wonder if Throne has some good paintbrush kits I could throw into my wish list. That would be an interesting thing to figure out, right?
Yeah. Okay, I think I really didn't bother with that one because there's no backing vocal. So. Let's try that one here.
So this could be very interesting if I could get these done, wouldn't it? Catalog of things to sell, right? It is kind of annoying that when they package these things, they always package them front to back, to back to front, to front to back, to back to front. So you have to rotate them and shift them and reorganize them. I don't want to burn perfectly good paint in canvas, although I could possibly paint an image based off her avatar and have it get by lightning or something. Catharsis. In the Angry Birds movie, which was way too good for that crappy game, there's a point in it where he's showing himself painting images of the pig, and one of them is the pig getting zapped by lightning and fried, and he says, "I call this one catharsis." Those movies were supposed to suck as bad as the games did.
And it was actually kind of good.
No, both of them were actually hilarious.
Yeah, the trailer though, it's like, they found the pond and where they eat and finally then the great eagle comes out and proceeds to whiz in the pond, and they've been drinking and sort of
Yeah, that's such a kid-friendly clip, right? I was like, no,
this is in the trailer.
Those movies were way too good for those games. And I actually really like those movies. Well, they did call it the Lake of Wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm having the Gordon Ramsay. Let's see, it was a the braised, meat in red wine sauce or whatever. Good. With potatoes.
Backgrounds. That
Mhm.
you can see this being really beautiful with the right image painting in.
Yeah.
I create crazy backgrounds and then I
Mm-hmm.
give an image life in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how much stuff I still had for a lot of these projects, so
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of on partly me.
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and just. We get past the stupid ad. Skip the ad. Let's start you back up here. Back to the beginning. And again,
Okay.
why are you not in there? Okay, there.
So if I get this,
I can't hear what you're saying, dear.
look at the chat.
Oh boy. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Now you tend to hold grudges where you actually you really don't have a dog in that fight in the first place. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she does have a dog in the fight.
abusers.
God help her. Yeah.
I despise abusers. I'm kind of with her on that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just the same. Okay. Give it up. He ain't the one who's married to her.
Anybody married to her is going to turn into a boozer just like Johnny did.
Mm.
Just saying.
He was already a boozer.
Yeah, but
He just went
she definitely pushed him to full on self medication.
Oh, he went from social drinker to full on alcoholic. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it was self medicating to hide from the pain. You can actually see it in some of the stuff he did. I'm still not a fan of him. I still don't like him.
No.
But I can still say absolutely what she did and what it was.
Yeah. I made a bit of a mess of it trying to find stuff on here. All right, back up here. There we go. Let's see. Whoopsie.
Holy shit. Robert,
Mm-hmm.
this isn't even necessarily all of the ones in this size. It's all the ones I found. So
yeah, you're gonna be busy. You are gonna be busy for a while.
I found several bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get all this stuff cleaned and organized and moved over there, out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can make this room a lot more empty and I can start getting everything in this room cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
No. The Lord said death is a release, not a punishment.
I know. Should I give my little Sequest folk song a run in here, or save it for an actual karaoke stream and annoy Anthony and his bunch? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you get annoyed with everybody. Except for me. You always like having me around.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't do things that should annoy you at times. But it's me. How could you not love me?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not in the mood to try to make that claim today.
Mm-hmm. No, I think I'll save this for when Anthony finally decides to do a karaoke stream again. Yeah. Oh, she's always cute. That's what makes her so scary.
Cute but evil things even out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could go really cute and just throw these on.
Mm-hmm.
And look, do the whole little cute and innocent cat thing.
Like, you ever see the Banana Splits movie? That's Hey, I'm going to go about 5 Nights at Freddy. No, Ben asked what's that first. Yeah. Right down to the premise, you know, the animatronics gone bad, killing audience members.
Oh, honey, thank you. Look at this stuff I'm finding. And Bob's wife just called you Mr. Hottie. Come on down here a sec. My hottie. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Love you.
And don't screw up any more, unboxing things by opening things early.
All right. Put this in the other room. I don't need it for now. However, hon, can you help me get that thing? And fill it with water. And put this one away for now. Thank you. More squares of canvas.
Yeah, you're supposed to know.
I do have a violent, deadly streak.
I will, however, continue to give Gordon Ramsay shit for the shepherd's pie. Dang you, darling. With ground beef. But what the fuck?
Oh, hon, can I get a fresh cup about that tall? I love you. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away. This is not my bin. This was my goddaughter. This is why it's pink.
Old men in tank tops.
Can't believe I let her have pink
Cruising
stuff in my
the
house.
gift shops. Checking out Chiquitas down by the shore. They dream about weight loss. Wish they could be their own boss. These 3-day vacations become such a bore. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. And he's got the paddle to do it with, too. We made sure of that. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's all Steve's fault.
Hey! Okay, let me look at what you got.
No, I don't eat it.
I'm on headphones.
Mm-hmm.
And the jewelry. Oh, where's that stuff I need to fix?
You want it now?
Yeah, I can start seeing if I can get that fixed. I got to take a break from cleaning soon, anyways. You realize I'm cleaning this room. It'd be easier if you didn't just shove my art stuff in here when it gets in your way.
Your stuff.
Can't argue with that.
It doesn't mean just shove it. I don't just shove stuff in his office. It's his.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like laughing because it's just his attitude's like, eh.
Yep. How did that get way up there? Come on. There we go. Okay, let's see.
See, I want to rotate this desk and the
Mhm.
dresser beside me to be back to back with each other and have a little paint corner this way and a little computer corner this way, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And where I actually have nooks in this room with different seats,
hmm
take a lot
I'm
less
thinking.
wasted space.
I think I figured out some way to get it kind of shelving on that table back behind me, so I can start getting stuff off the
No,
table,
actually, I'm not, Parrot Head. I'm getting rid
and I
of the
can
bulky
actually
stuff
work.
and organizing it. Trust me, I'm not emptying this room. I'm bringing more stuff in over the next few days.
Okay, let's get off of that.
What's in this box? Oh, this oh, those are my shell ornaments. I need to get those out or sell them. Not use them
I
anymore.
suppose you missed this one earlier. It's kind of the theme of the year so far.
Just remember, don't cross me. There's more.
It's shifting, shifting the deck chairs on the ship. Or what?
Okay, up here, up here, up here. Oh. Come on, up.
I think Parrot is making a request here. The weather is here. I wish you were beautiful. My thoughts are too clear. Don't run away.
Sketch
My
pad.
girlfriend is my friend's a bore. My job is so dutiful.
I don't know. Sketch pad. Okay. This could be interesting.
That whole song starts. I'm yelling at each other. Don't ever start a band.
Do you know what's the problem with what I just found? One sec here.
Oh boy.
These are books of watercolor painting sheets. These are actual painting grade paper.
Yeah. You got plenty of it.
There's 200 sheets here.
You got more than I see in some art stores. Okay.
And then there's a few extras here in the old pads. Like I said, I can do a lot of projects here. I might as well start making them and selling them, right?
And she's doing it again here. All right. Here.
Okay.
Is there a karaoke track to go with that song?
Oh, hun. The pieces for me to rebuild.
Of course there is. And when I'm not looking away, there's a chat. Are you? Yeah, think?
Whereas I'm not. I didn't even know what that term meant.
Oh, it's because it started off as people
now.
Well, they're looking out. The thing was Jimmy the Coin because they saw these people out in the audience there, and a lot of them had parrots on their shoulders. So, they're a bunch of parrot heads. You had dead heads, and then we got parrot heads.
Okay, this poor baby needs life breathed back into him. Did you see my post the other day about the rescue I have to do? The busted dragon I have to rebuild. That's what he's bringing me. So what do you think, hon?
Got a lot of canvas there.
You think? No, none at all, hon.
Oh, damn it. You weasels. Found a karaoke thing. Don't know the lyrics, you twits. All right.
Is it just okay? What all did you put in here, and how did you put it in here? You're supposed to put the little pieces in a baggie, no matter where you put them.
How they're all in it.
No. Ugh. One of these days. How?
They shouldn't be rolled up.
Anyway.
This bag has a hole in it. What if you lost something?
They've been in there.
You find one with lyrics on it.
You're a pain. You know this?
Okay, I don't got them. I'm going to have to make my own karaoke track on this thing. Find a lyric video and then match it up with the track. It's a pain in the ass to do that, you know?
Honey. Great. What did I say? I said bag them up carefully. I'm missing a piece.
What piece are you missing?
The little one for the back between the wings. I was very specific with what I asked you to do with this.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Yeah, folks like to think it's all about
Ding-a-ling,
the
you
American
lost the
dream.
structural
Not me,
piece.
about you. About the way our American hearts beat way down the bottom of our chests.
Great.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I bagged everything up on the bed. So
It's not here.
I'll check the bedroom.
That would be a good idea.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh. Because if that's gone, it's going to make this 10 times harder to fix. There's a structural piece that goes between the wings. I love my husband. I love my husband. I love my husband. I love my husband.
Yeah. Just keep saying that. All right.
I don't do that, woman.
No, when he paddles you, okay, yeah. Not you paddling him, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Might not have heard you right. Okay. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
moving right along here.
This is going to be an interesting night. I'm trying to rebuild a rescue dragon. This is precision work.
Okay, while you're doing that, now let's put the start of it. I'm not going to do the entire song. Just get the very beginning of it here. I got it.
Let's go! Where's my per diem? Ladies and gentlemen, the car on man. There's the bed. Hey, Bobby, where's the keys? They're in the car.
Remember, Tim Hawkins has the song that Jimmy Buffett is president.
Got them. Now I got to find the one with the lyrics on, print on the screen so I can.
Okay, so.
I know that one doesn't.
Poor dragon.
when I
You
got the
deserve
script, I
so
was like,
much better than what's
really
happened
not
to
having
you.
breakfast? Doesn't that concern you?
All right, Pete, we ready? Let bomb! It's my birthday! Ladies and gentlemen, the power on the land. Let's go to bed.
Look at this poor thing.
Start up here. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Rescue it.
He worked hard all year, just wanted a few weeks alone.
Let bomb!
Let's back it up a little more. All right, so you got to find one with lyrics. And I'll stop sharing that. No,
Okay.
there we go.
Let that set for a while without moving it around. I have the weight pressing on the glue point, holding the glue together.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'll get that leg on once it sets a bit. This poor baby.
Mm.
Somebody mutilated this poor dragon.
Ooh.
I gotta save it. I have to give it new life.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get it put together, I have to get a little clay and fill in the little gap on the spinal bones it's missing.
I might have to do totally create my own lyric sheet on this thing. Damn.
This is step one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Rebuild. Step one. Make it look the right shape.
I got another one of these, 30 minutes ago, the family sadly announced our actor Toby Keith's passing. I think I need a message. Toby? Has your family announced your passing as yet? Or it's actor. He was in one movie, okay, based on one of his songs. All right. Mm-hmm. So far, seems to have gotten the stomach cancer dealt with. Which is nothing to sneeze at.
Okay. Okay. There's the brush I used to use for the dry brush and the glue. Right. This is not the first dragon I've rebuilt like this from pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I basically almost ran a dragon rescue for a while where I was always finding ones that were busted and rebuilding them.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve it. What I'm saying is I have experience here. I'm not going to screw this up.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we take Jimmy Buffett out of the search. Just go with the song. Yeah, I think I have to do this from scratch if I want to do that.
Wow.
I hate that.
This is looking so much better already. But I have to leave it alone and let it set for hours. Oh, come on, stay put. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I know this is a hard balance, but you got to stay in place.
Mm-hmm.
To hold it here a little longer. That piece just doesn't want to stay there.
See anything going on?
I've used this stuff for rebuilding things for years.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a little finicky, but it's not bad. You know?
Okay. Gesundheit.
I know, it's that stupid stomach sickness I've had for a while. It's just making me a little bit hard to handle sometimes. I'm trying to get this thing to stay in place so I can let go. It doesn't want to. It's like, no, fuck you, I'm going to fall over. And as long as I have to hold like this, I can't exactly do much else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, get back out of here. Get off of this page. I'm going to do something stupid. Okay.
You look like you're about to fall asleep, honey.
No, I'm awake now. Okay, what author got stuff wrong about? No. Let's get some details here. It's 5 o'clock Sunday. 5 o'clock somewhere. Written by Jim Moose Brown and Don Rollins. Performed by Alan Jackson and the last 30 seconds by Jimmy Buffett. Oh, that, yeah. The Jimmy Buffett song. It's like, yeah, barely. Okay. I was talking about, yeah, it sounds like something I'd write, but I didn't write it. I had nothing to do with it. Came in, did 30 seconds worth of it. And great. It's the biggest hit I had in years. Definitely jump-started his career. They've been kind of slipping into the nostalgia circuit there for a while. What? Oh, I suppose. Again, I don't want to do a chair stream, so we'll go ahead and just put the avatar up. Oh. Ah. Ow.
Oh my my plate.
Yeah, hold on. Whatever. All right. Actually, before I sit down, alrighty. I'm not flashing the camera. I'm still wearing pants. God damn it! Oh. If you'd asked you want to stream 10 minutes later, that might not have been the chase, but no. All right. Oh, Lordy. Oh. A minor touch on political stuff. Sheila Jackson Lee got her political ass handed to her trying to run for mayor of Houston. Beat me like 30 points by another Democrat. Yeah, the reason why they keep re-electing her to Congress, they don't want her coming back to Houston. You know? No, stay in Washington. You know? As long as she's away from Houston, she's not doing any damage because she's just one vote amongst many and not doing a whole lot of damage. Oh yeah, one thing apparently when I was dealing with that model thing, apparently I supposedly doxed myself because I was, when I was dealing with the email thing, the messages there, shipping address is visible. And no, the shipping address, which is to my UPS box, not the home address. So like, nice try, assholes. No, yeah. But at least we know Gene watches the streams apparently very carefully. Speculate he might have a crush on me. Which is both hilarious and nauseating at the same time. Hmm. Yeah. Problem is, he likes the little twink femboy types, And sorry, I'm about, 45 years too old for him. So. He wants them like 14, 15, young and stupid. Well, I have him blocked on the channel. He can watch it, but he can't comment, can't do anything. Just have to sit here and take it. Man.
God, that woman needs to get a life.
Hmm.
She's nagging and bitching at my feed on a stalker name.
Hmm.
I blocked her hours ago and she won't get over it.
Hmm.
And now she's going to play the whole victim thing. I never meant to hurt anyone. Like bullshit. Go tell it to somebody who believes the words you say, bitch.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And before he goes on again about me, about posting lies about him, well, let's take a look here. Just the stuff we know and can corroborate. And see, because again, this is one of the random things. I'm not complaining about these porn bots randomly liking my old posts because they're bringing up a lot of stuff I'd forgotten about or wouldn't be able to get tracked down there. Because a lot of them I had to do multi-posts. I couldn't do it. Now you can do the whole thing in one. So let's consider this. Now, Gene is constantly urging top surgery, saying how hot, and I've seen the post on that. I've seen his thing saying, "Oh, you'll still look hot when you chop your tits off." Fuck you. You're urging someone to chop themselves up so they'll look hot to you. You're a sicko. Think what a good boy you are and how handsome and manly you look. Right. Okay. And apparently pushing her to go on testosterone just to really, fuck what it does. Or I saw one comment. Oh, so it just means Teddy Chandler have a lower voice. No, it doesn't mean she doesn't have a lower voice. It'll destroy her vocal cords, you asshole. Ignorance that goes on with this whole issue. It doesn't just lower; it destroys the vocal cords. Okay, it hurts to talk in these situations. It doesn't just turn her. Forget any singing, really. And that's one thing Indy prides herself on is her singing voice. And her, that's why she's not going on testosterone. Fuck yourself. But yeah, add it all up. All the stuff he's doing. I've seen him doing the and constantly saying all the right things to puff up your ego and gratiate and and keep everyone away. He's a fucking pedophile. And he's trying to groom you at least. Yeah, before you shoot back, he's different. No, he's not. The same dirtbag scumbag that groomed you when you're in middle school and other years, and he's no different. In fact, he's way worse. So
this
yeah,
is a guy who knows what you've
dump
been through
his
and is
ass.
trying to take advantage of it.
Dump his ass. Dump the rest of them who are backing him. That's the thing. These people are not your friends, Indy. It'll also be a nice little test to see how far they watch into the stream because we're already an hour 15. See if they pick up on that.
You think they'd get a clue that I don't talk about them pretty much ever. I don't talk about that whole situation pretty much ever. Except for I comment every so often when you're talking. Yeah. And usually that's to tell you to give up on them. They're not worth it. But yet they keep coming at me claiming all this shit. So really, what's the deal? Yeah, I know. No. Get lives. There's no reason to harass a victim except for your pieces of shit. And that's what it is. You're predatory. You're shit. You want people to fall in line, obey you, stay in place, and do as they're told. And again, all they're doing is... You can't get people. You get pissy. And all you do is build me an army. Because a lot of people see this like, hey, he's not... Some of the point out that Indy's the one acting like a stalker. Taking pot shots at me while hiding behind a block and bitching about me all the damn time. There's one thing like I did today where you block the person and then you rant for a bit and you share and bitch about the comments they're making to you and your friends still after you blocked. It's another to sit there and actively seek people out who you blocked months and years later and still talk about them and obsess over them. That's a whole separate thing. Yeah. So I'm working hard here. I really am. Yeah. Where's some of the fun ones here? But I've had enough crap in my life. I've had enough shit. I don't need more I don't care about you people. I don't care about your causes. I don't care about indie. I don't care about. Fuck you all. I have a life. And it doesn't involve wasting it on worthless tea waddles.
This one I liked. I don't know. Well, sorry, but Mexican Iron Man threw us under the damn bus, so it's like, you earned it, little blowback there. He's not the cute, cuddly little Mexican. Yeah, blew us out, and we need the help there, and apparently we're not the first one either.
Who?
Mexican Iron Man.
Oh.
Yeah, he did help us quite a bit there, but suddenly it's like we didn't want to do that. It's like, and it was kind of implied that help would be coming on a certain date. Well, a certain date came along, and we kind of put our ass out in the line there a little bit, like overextended. Okay, where's the help? Hello, and how do you think you want to? Excuse me. And then it was. I forget what the name was at the time, but he did the same thing to him too. Said he was going to help him on and promote a channel, and then suddenly just nothing, cut him off the knees. So it's like, well, anyway, the difference is that his other channel wasn't as big as mine, so. Here we are.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's the little. Here's the one I was talking about. Just whip this up here. So bad as Bob talk shit about. Oh, well, hiding behind a block. Then he tries to act all tough, but really a scared child. Can't go names behind back then. Bob doesn't respond to looks guilty when he can't see the next company's block. He's hiding. So, I got to think to another one thing. It doesn't really do much good to rant and rave me when I can't see it. Does it have a little more impact if you didn't block me and I can actually respond?
The difference is when this day is done,
Mm-hmm.
I won't speak about that bitch again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bitch about her today. I'll bitch at her today. And then I'm done. Because the only reason I'm still responding at all is because she's still saying shit to my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still freaking stalking me from behind a hider account.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little different.
Like an indie or the twit you're working with?
The twit I'm working with.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
It's like, get a life. But, there's something to be said when you're doing this stuff. You show yourself as unstable when you do certain things. If you want people to be on your side, don't be an unstable bitch to others.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this one, yeah.
Very stressed, very low, very agitated.
I got a few laughs out of this one here.
The question is, if most canvas boards are selling between $1 to $20 each for standard sizes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these are pretty decently high end.
Mm-hmm.
How much is this gift worth?
That
I have here. This bin worth, just in raw canvases. When I have the regular standard and slightly larger standard canvas boards. And I have probably almost 150 in this bin.
Mm-hmm. And again, for the record, Gene did come back apparently with a rather misogynistic response to Steph on this one because, like, no, he's not going around. So somebody's trying to stir some shit up. Because, but, for anybody who wasn't paying attention, no, none of us are talking to Indy. Indy's not talking to any of us. No one's forgiven anybody.
I don't care.
Yeah.
This is what people keep trying to bring me into this.
Mm-hmm.
Peaches, just because I'm friends with Bob doesn't mean I give a shit about her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
And I said, I wish the hell we were talking. We could have cleared up a lot of this stuff months ago.
Anybody out there within sound of voice who's watched any of these streams think that I actually care about Indy?
Mm-hmm.
Steffi, do I care about Indy?
Hell no. Now let me check on the. No, once she started having her trouble with Pornhub, I tried to help him because I dug up the Wayback Machine, the entire history of her time with Pornhub. The list is going from like 2019 to like 2 days before the whole thing went blue.
So what happened with Pornhub exactly?
Okay, basically, well, she explained further once it was finally over. She only got a Pornhub account because people were leaking her material to Pornhub, and she wasn't getting shit out of it, and she tried to get them to take it down. They begged her, just get an account and own it and get paid for it. Okay, fine. Well, the thing is, part of the thing that was getting put up there was some videos she did with her ex that she didn't want out there in the first place. It was basically revenge porn, or what it amounted to.
Mm-hmm.
And she couldn't get them to take them down. And eventually they changed the terms of service, which on the surface, they want IDs and verification for anyone who's in the video. Okay, fair enough. But those videos, it's like, we need an ID on this guy. It's like, I don't talk to him where it didn't end well, and I don't want those videos up in the first damn place. They wouldn't take him down, but they bounced her entire account because violated terms of service. Bullshit. She didn't update him in the first place. Which I found is kind of because a while they were gone from her account, from her list of they were gone, but then suddenly all 8 of them just reappeared. But 2 days before that, her account got nuked.
Yeah, that I find sucks.
That is sleazy, but I think there was other stuff going around. One, apparently they'll keep it around porn. I were a little skeezy in the first place, but she had been mass reported by a bunch of very angry trans people. In fact, let me pull that up here. This is stuff this stuff gets forwarded to me through a third party who really doesn't give a shit either. You think she's, Indy comes across as a spoiled little bitch, But here we are, told by people that actually trans that they have been mass reporting her, plan to being trans, being so dumb she don't even know what a real femboy is, being a sex worker doesn't attract high IQ, but how can someone like Indigo not even have a clue what a femboy is? Because all the weed has killed her few brain cells.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's some of
the art I've gotten from the different campaigns. Little blunt, isn't it? Da 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 da.
Mm.
The thing is, I don't care
Yeah.
about a lot of this stuff, but I don't like the two-faced shit. I don't like the lies. I don't like the harassment stuff. That's why I'm there telling people, no, fuck this shit. Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
I cannot access the other.
Here's one that's real fan. We did it. Fake as Indigo is gone from Pornhub. The fan game the mass reporter for being fake and not having the intelligence to know what a femboy is. Sound like making this campaign something yada yada yada. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't actually necessarily support that either. Can I say that?
Yeah. but I can definitely.
I don't like mass flagging people because you think that they're wrong. That's not the way to win an argument. That's not the way to win a fight.
But in this case,
I still think in this
I can
case
tell you right now.
it was still the wrong way to do it.
Well, yeah, in this case, then again, it takes being a guy, even not necessarily being gay, but knowing how men think. Gay men want live dick. They don't want to see a pussy. If they wanted to see a pussy, they wouldn't be gay. Might be bi, but they're looking for a femboy. They're looking for a live dick. They're listening, for someone trying, Lords are looking like a girl, but suddenly whammo,
Two. 30 a pack.
Yeah. Again, I'm seeing more sketchbooks and things that I've seen in some art supply stores.
Yeah. Was that actually surprising for me? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I pulled it a few times. The definition of femboy is not what she's doing. A femboy is a biological male trying to pass as female.
A biological male who's extremely feminine, also.
Yes, very, very girly. Think Dylan Mulvaney, although hopefully with a better figure. If he thinks he passes, it's like.
What a twat, 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 twat. Yeah, I should
Eddie Redmayne and the Dutch Girl. There we go. Or some of David Duchovny's stuff. He's done, he did some drag stuff. He passes very well, actually. But it was also an acting. Because it's quickly revealed, no, he's an FBI agent posing undercover.
Some guys can pass.
Yeah.
Some guys can't. I know some who genuinely, definitely have dysphoria, but they really don't pass well, even though they're trying.
Yeah.
It's nothing against them. Nothing against these guys.
Well, it's really starting to think.
They're actually lovely people who genuinely are confused and just want to fit in somewhere.
Yeah.
But they really don't pass.
Yeah, what's really fun, it's like these trans activists trying to claim trans people started the gay rights movement. No, a couple of drag queens started the drag, movement. Big difference.
Yeah,
they're under no illusion that they're women. Okay.
Drag is not trans, actually.
Yeah.
Drag, traps, trans are all different things.
Yeah.
If you're going to talk about the community, actually know what the different terms mean.
Yeah, in fact, drag queen, actually, it's part of the gag. It's a guy dressed up as a woman, okay? That's part of the act, okay? It's part of the show,
By the way, the term drag actually came from a very specific type of over-the-top dressed women.
Oh, yeah.
From the vaudeville era. And it was taken by men and run with like blackface.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is female face.
That's what it is now. It's a modern-day minstrel show.
That is actually what drag started as. And that's why I get into it with these people because they're like, it's like, no, it's not. You're lying through your teeth.
It's like when
I have a lot of shit in this room, don't I?
I haven't seen that yet, but I probably should pause for a bit, take a little pause, and then do my review of the Doctor Who specials. Here, I could probably clip it later. But I'm thinking, it's like, yes, there were a few moments of trying to put in the message, critical drinking, but for the most part, though, it's nothing like beating you over the head with a baseball bat the way Chibnall did it.
Drawings, sketches, photos.
Like the snotty remarks about, a male presenting Time Lord, but no, that was really unnecessary, And the opening bit for Wild Blue Yonder, where suddenly the historically very white Isaac Newton, son of a Lancashire farm boy, becomes a Polynesian guy.
Yeah, that's
for no fucking reason whatsoever. Thankfully, that scene is just by itself. Just snip it off the top. Start with the opening credits, and there you go. that was just pointless, you know.
Pointless racism.
Well, and a lot of people think, oh, I feel like about doing characters, changing characters. Isaac Newton was a real person, you idiots.
Oh, don't you love the guy who called Isaac Newton a fictional character?
Yeah. Well, I think that one guy, he's a writer for late night and stand up, and I had to give him a
But I
tutorial.
scrolled through his feed, and that is literally the shit he always says. He does believe that shit.
Well, I schooled him a little bit. Okay, pro tip: writing for text is a lot different than writing for performance. Okay, the humor doesn't translate well in text. Text comes across as deathly serious and must be taken as that's what you mean. You know, you want to try and do humor in text, you got to be a little broad. You got to make it more obvious. Okay,
or at least add a lull or a roll for something on it. You know?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, I've scrolled his stuff. I tried to assume that it was not meant that way.
Yeah.
The more I went through his feed, the more I think he meant it.
Well, remember, Doctor Who has many times had a bit of a horror aspect to it. Okay.
Part of why I never got into it. I'm not that much of a horror fan.
Remember, the Daleks are not robots. You know, they're rather, you know. Because like the life forms inside, you know, that used to be humanoid, but they degenerate into kind of squid type things. Like there's a horrible living creature inside that pepper pot, you know.
That would actually explain part of why I can't connect to it.
And the Cybermen, it's like, you know, same thing as the, you know, well, actually they came before the Borg, but it's like there's you know still brain and organs in there somewhere, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this.
It's like David Cronenberg could have a field day with the Cybermen. Okay.
This
Aha.
This is a nice small canvas.
That's one that would go over the sofa. You know. You
This
do it
is
sideways.
2 foot by 4 foot.
Uh-huh.
Go, fuck yourselves. Sorry, did I say that?
Mm-hmm. Now go back and look at some of the Christmas specials. Like they're not exactly, you know. It ain't Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, okay? Yeah, proper Doctor Who should have a tinge of horror to it. You know, that's why the whole thing about hiding behind the couch whenever you hear exterminate and trying to bury herself in Grandma's sweater while she's Let's also remember the whole the very big tinges of the Nazis with the Daleks. This is less than 20 years after the end of World War II. You know, when the Daleks showed up in '63. You know. Have you ever saw that TV movie, The Adventure in Space and Time, and Sidney Newman reading the script and exterminate and he's having visions of Nazi stormtroopers getting the machine guns ready.
You're brave enough to say that word. Me, every time I've said it or somebody said on my air, I get in trouble.
It's one of the reasons why he initially nixed the thing. No, you're not putting this on the show. And plus, also, he had originally a ban on bug-eyed monster type things, and they had to really sell him on the. They're not bug-eyed monster. They were human once, and they and if the Dalek story didn't sell, that was the end of Doctor Who. You know. Then that first episode airs,
what the crap? And they.
Anyway, that first episode airs, 10 million viewers, which is bland, especially for the diddly little, half-hour sci-fi show that comes on, after the football scores. And it's like,
Steph, you're creeping me out now.
It's like, okay, 10 me. What do I know? Go do your show. And they,
Just saying.
I think what she has in mind, let's see if I can find it. And doing a very good job of it. Okay.
Da-da-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da-da-da-dee. Yay! Tissue box. Of course.
Okay, let's.
Okay, what do I have in this bin? What do I need to fix in this bin? Oh, these are great. Easiest way to turn a very simple, everyday family card game into something smutty. Customizable wild cards. Write your own tasks for the opponent to do. It's really easy to turn it into a sex game.
Let's see if I can.
Sorry, did I say that?
Let me dig up a picture she's wanting here.
Oh, that's too heavy to pick up right now.
Find you your Burt Reynolds picture.
Ew. Damn him.
Let's see.
Da-da-dee-da-da.
I'm just saying that photo probably cost him the Oscar for Deliverance. Actually, no, I don't want to save it. I want to just copy the goddamn thing.
I know what you're talking about. I don't want to look at it. I know what you're talking about. Please don't.
No, I'm not going to send it to you.
eyes.
I'll send it to Steph. She can do with it what she wants. There. Again, for you kids out there not versed in history, just Burt Reynolds, Cosmopolitan magazine.
And then vomit your eyes out.
The rest, well, he was in pretty good shape back then, yeah.
I don't think he was ever attractive like everyone made him out to be, though. I thought he was pretty plain looking myself.
Yeah, this was early 70s, and personality makes up for a lot, too.
Personality? He's dry and he beat his wife senseless.
Didn't hear that, but... Yeah, she's got a picture now.
Yep. That was in the charges with the divorce with Lonnie. And there was evidence.
Yikes.
Like I said, I don't like him. That said.
What?
I have somehow stretched.
Anyway,
stretch.
moving on there.
I'm stretching back that far while on camera. Sorry. Nobody needs to look at my ass. It's not that attractive.
Certain segments of your audience apparently think it is. Huh?
No, they haven't seen my ass.
Yeah. Granted, there's the stalker portion of your audience, but yeah.
And that stalker portion is very, very creepy, by the way.
Well, they're stalkers. It kind of comes with the territory.
It's like, can I not get creepy messages I mean, I'm not that pretty. Just saying. And I'm definitely not that skinny. Ugh. I've done way more today than I thought I was doing.
Okay, here's one of those means. What's the worst thing you can say right after sex?
Worst 3 minutes of my life. Sorry, did I say that?
I think maybe like up for Chinese. Yeah.
I got out of. No, I can't say that. That's even too mean for me.
Meanwhile, Buck Angel's going off on somebody's.
I've got to figure out how to get into that corner. Wow, this is going to take a lot of work.
King Tut. Now, when I was a young man, I never thought I'd see people stand in line to see the boy King Tut. Married with a donkey. He's my favorite donkey. Born in Arizona, the Babylonian King Tut.
Imagine making that one today.
Oh, and Danny Bonaducci has retired from radio.
I'm sure I'm not the only one to ask. What took so long?
Well, fearless older than I am.
Okay.
I imagine they've already got a replacement lined up for him, but I could be really tacky and say, "Hi, Andy. Guess what? I just put in for a local radio station, the morning show." Now that would be a stalker thing to do. I'll be a local DJ soon. I'll do a dedication for you every morning.
Bob.
I know.
Stop giving them ammo by saying stupid, creepy shit. Steffi, I'm going to hurt him if he doesn't stop saying stupid shit.
Besides, I'm an overnight guy anyway. I don't want to do morning shows.
And it's okay. Nobody wants you to do them either.
There's a shirt at Walmart. I don't like morning people or mornings or people.
Something tells me you fit as a Walmart shopper. Sorry, did I say that?
Well, it's nearby for one thing. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm being snarky today.
Mm-hmm. And besides, Walmart has much snarkier T-shirts than Target. And,
What if I think both stores suck?
Yeah, it's important, period.
Mm-hmm. It's not considered against my religion to get up, before, in an hour that's still single digits.
Well, I'm sure you do love me for torturing Bob.
Takes the load off her for a while. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I need to get that bin down to the floor. Oh, that fucking thing's heavy.
Check something a little bit.
So I've gotten.
Arizona got a condo made of Stone King.
Do you know how racist people would be called if they made that today?
Okay, I think we're charged up here.
In fact, I'm surprised this cancel culture hasn't thrown a fit and tried to cancel Steve Martin today just for having done that before.
Mm.
P.S. I'm not trying to give you ideas, loser.
No, that wouldn't work anyway.
No, because I don't think he'd care.
No.
He'd be like John Cleese. You want to cancel me? Cool. Well, who are you going to go fuck? Right?
I think it's a big thing about the reparations. Can I go sue Rome for reparations? Because my ancestors were oppressed by the Romans. Or perhaps suing the Scandinavian countries. For their Vikings.
I could really offend them and go, I'm going to go after the Barbary pirates for the targeting they did of natives.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you that would really offend them.
Yeah.
You want to go after black Muslims? It's like, yeah. They were wrong. I was right. Therefore, yes.
No, I think I file suit against France, Italy, and just throw Sweden and Norway together. Yeah. So that's your 3 actual instances of invasion of England. Okay, the Anglo-Saxon, not really. There are very few actual Anglo-Saxons that made it. What happened was, like I've been joking for a long time, cultural appropriation has been the British pastime for thousands of years. But it's like no, not really cultural appropriation, cultural appreciation. They adopt all kinds of things, but they never claim they invented it. Okay,
No, but they
that's appropriation.
Artifacts from other cultures. I think that lends more to the other.
Yeah. Well, that's like the extreme case, the Elgin marbles from the Parthenon. They never claimed they were British. That would be true cultural appropriation. The same when they were British in the first place. But cultural appreciation, it's like you got Indian curry places all over the place, Chinese. It's like you got a Chinese restaurant, but it's still very much a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, but stealing a bunch of artifacts from around the world and putting them in your museum, that's a different line.
It's not really cultural appropriation, though. It's just appropriation of the items.
Kind of both, especially considering some of the items stolen.
Yeah. Of course, you'd also argue if it wasn't for the appropriation of said items, the items wouldn't be around today.
Yeah, it's not true of a lot of the shit they stole from us.
Mm.
We very, very much treasured our culture and our artifacts.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Mm-hmm. I think the Elgin marbles, though, it's like there's a good chance they would have been ground up into mortar to build another house. Their Egypt, the British Museum, their Egypt section is like a museum all by itself. There's so much stuff. You could spend a month in the British Museum and still not see all of it. I just when we went there, just a quick little run through. The Rosetta Stone, about the size of a Volkswagen, actually. It's a big sucker. Things
named Rosetta don't tend to be small and dainty.
Mm-hmm, yeah. And you wonder,
Not that I said that.
and they get these great big, these paintings. How do they get so detailed? Those paintings are about 20 feet wide. And those little details, they're not small. Those are really big brush strokes. Okay. You see the actual painting. Holy shit. Like those figures are generally life size. Okay.
Okay.
And I did see one of those crystal skulls that everyone says, "Oh, it's only aliens." No, it's just there's plenty of skulls around, and some very good sculptor. Found a lump of crystal and chipped away at it, polished it up, and you got a skull. It's like you think these people didn't know what a skull looked like? Come on, they probably chopped the head off themselves.
Okay, go dark with it.
This is a culture that practice human sacrifice, people. Come on.
You want to get into some of the histories of what became Garland?
Mm-hmm. We're talking Mayans, Aztecs,
Oh, Garland originated with Vikings and how they tortured prisoners to death. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, who knew? The fourth Indiana Jones movie would turn out to be a prequel to Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And a Russian accent that made Walter Koenig sound sedate. Come on,
darling. Moose and squirrel. I mean,
yeah, she was, somewhere between Natasha and Chekhov in that accent. So I was like,
it's kind of a mess here, but it's intentional. I pulled a whole bunch of stuff out to sort.
okay.
So I'm kind of a mess right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I need Steve. I need the light off for now. I gotta take a break from all this work. It's starting to make my head hurt.
Okay. Well, we're at about 2 hours here, so
yeah. Light off for now. Yeah. Thank you. I like it better.
No, but Doctor, I think overall, I think that the 3 Doctor specials are okay. Okay.
You hang it from the hole here, and you hang beads from it here.
Oh, okay. It's like, yes, were there some intrusive woke moments stuck in there? Yeah.
Was it as bad as some of them threw?
No, I don't think I'm not declaring Doctor Who dead, but it's going to be a recovery period. And it's okay. And as far as like the whole thing about the bi-generation thing, keep in mind, the fact that they had the term ready. It's not supposed to be a thing. There was a myth. It is a myth thing. It did. Apparently, it has happened some point in Time Lord history. A regeneration went weird, and there were suddenly 2 people there. So, prior to the similar situation, there was some kind of dimension warping creature like the toy maker. Because this is an insanely powerful creature who is not terribly careful, who just creates entire universes out of his own mind, of his own thoughts. And he was doing all kinds of higgly-piggly crap, when he entered into our universe, or the Doctor Who universe. And they kind of took care of the timeless child thing, but they only made a jigsaw puzzle out of your past. So that, like, is the timeless child, true? Maybe. Is the Doctor really half human like they did in the TV movie? Maybe. It's kind of like, we're not sure what the hell it is now, because basically, took the Doctor's history and kind of treated it like an Etch-a-Sketch strapped to a paint mixer.
Hey,
Hit it on high for a few minutes. Stars, ready when you are, Raoul. You know.
hey, this dragon is going to be fixed. It's getting fixed. The leg is back on solid. The tail's back on solid.
All
I
right.
filled in the crack point that was
Mhm.
irreplaceable on the tail with the epoxy and buffed it
Mhm.
down. And
Yeah.
so when I paint it, it's not going to show at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting fixed.
Yeah.
It's not going to ever look like it was broken again.
Yeah.
He can find the little piece he lost.
But it's like, the whole, the energy put out there by the toy master was such that, you end up with each, and you have 2 doctors now. And that was and again, at the end, the second TARDIS, hey, he won the game, he gets a prize. His prize was, he takes the mallet was also from the toy master thing. It may have been a callback to the Hartnell story, but he had this mallet. And whack on the side, boom, you got 2 TARDISes. There we go. There's your prize. And that was probably the last hurrah of that bit of energy. But
you keep saying Toy Master, and I was wondering if that was maybe the inspiration of that song.
What song?
Evan Hazia's Toy Master. I'll have to play it for you when we get
I
off
don't
stream.
know. Celestial Toy Master was a storyline from the Hartnell era. But it's like people say, "Oh, that many sets." It's an out. Take it, for God's sakes, okay? Adherence to science and strictly has been very loose throughout the entire history of Doctor Who, going back to Verity Lambert. Okay, you got an explanation that halfway makes sense. Go with it. This is not hard science fiction. Never has been. If it kind of follows the through line, just go with it. Don't think too hard about it. For God's sakes, we got more things to worry about.
Hey, Steffi. Look at that. Pretty colors.
It's like Terrence Dix said, canon and Doctor Who is whatever I happen to remember at the given time as the showrunner. It's like there are 3 or 4 different versions of Atlantis and during the classic show, Doctor, or what Earth is like at a given period. Is it a future paradise or is it overrun by the Daleks? They don't match.
Good. The leg's staying on. They just need to build a little more epoxy around the leg once it's set a few more hours. And I just have a little piece here to put on the upper tier, and I'm almost done rebuilding this poor little thing, except for that wing that I have to reattach. But I have to reattach that when I can actually lay it down in a specific pattern, so it will keep the wing in place while it sets.
I think I'm wondering if there was something where the Doctor meant in previous stories having met Isaac Newton and interacted with him at some point, which would totally, invalidate what we saw where they're in the tree. Are you Isaac Newton? You should know this, That's another reason why that's just assume that when they rerun that episode, just snip that opening bit out. You're only pissing people off.
I'm the one who thinks that these guys intentionally piss people off, though.
I know, and that's the thing of why do you want to piss off your audience? They ultimately pay your check. Okay. These are the people who provide you the ratings numbers and buy the merchandise that eventually winds up in your paycheck, asshole. Why do you want to piss these people off and drive them away?
Because it's more about their agendas than money.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like as far as the one thing that Doctor Who's generally been pretty good about in previous years was when they're dealing with historical figures, at least try and stay close to reality, because it's not hard to look up Isaac Newton, see what he looked like. Okay, plenty of portraits of him. He most definitely was not Polynesian. Appears to be blonde, in fact. I mean, and they had Alan Cumming playing, James the First. It's like the portrayal that's kind of up for grabs, but at least he looked like James the First. Okay, he sounded like James was Scottish, so I think Cummings doing his Scottish accent and all his, tartan glory. But yeah, and only says I didn't really watch that entire episode. It was during the Jodie era.
Okay, let me show you something here. Let me show you something here. See this?
There we
I
go.
rebuilt those wings. I just reattached that wing, but I have to find that little piece in the center.
Okay.
The bits in the face that were broken are repaired. The tail is completely rebuilt.
Okay.
And the leg is reattached there. Now I just need the other. And then the camera falls off its joint because it's being a stubborn, moody little bitch.
It's like when they did their Agatha Christie story. They had an actress who looked a lot like Agatha Christie. Okay.
So the dragon is mostly rebuilt at this point. I have to finish rebuilding the wing and putting it on. Not bad?
Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah.
Getting there.
I need more dragons in this place.
You could buy them from me. I make a lot of dragons, and mine are really badass.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. But first, I want to get a situation where they're less likely to end up being destroyed, or just
Okay. Yay. Set.
Yeah. 1964 was Year of the Dragon. So, a bit of affinity for it. I also devoured the Dragon Riders of Pern stories, too. And now I got Puff the Magic Dragon run through my head again. So. And no, that song is not about drugs. Get your head out of the gutter, people. Yeah.
Pretty dragon. I need one more thing. One sec.
Oh, shut up. Let's see. While they're hashing things out. Oh, yeah. I was going to take a moment to hype my little bit of editor. Oh, dear. Well, so much for my editorial polish on Never Say Never Again. It's yanked. It's my what? Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting. She's on a delay. I did have my editor in my little fan edit of Never Say Never Again up on Rumble, but I got taken down. So. Can't really bitch about it much. But my 3 indie videos are still up, so yeah. I'm not going to complain. And the SNL thing. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people say they're having stuff taken down off of Rumble. Free speech platform.
Well, I can't, again, a fan edit of a commercial movie. I can't really bitch about it. I'm surprised they didn't yet. The SNL thing is still up though. The Love Boat: The Next Generation sketch. Set a course for romance, Mr. Data, sir. Set a course for love.
The dragon.
Love, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Pacific Princess.
I'll be all really sick soon.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, who saw it, it was, I know it'd been seen a couple times. Hopefully it was seen by who I wanted to see it, namely Rob Burnett. Because I went, hey, take a look at my editing, man.
Mm-hmm. We lost a very vital little piece, and I'm trying to figure out what to do about that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just have to build that spot up with epoxy as I do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And everything else is almost done.
Mm-hmm. How come the BBC think eating babies in a Christmas special is a good idea? Well, consider one Christmas special had a whole army of, robot Father Christmas, or, Father Christmases with, bazookas in their, their brass instruments and blowing plate.
That reminds me, I need to rewatch all the Futurama Christmas stuff.
Mm. Yeah, thankfully the future on Fortnite, the Futurama stuff is our gift shop or item shop items, so I can still get them when they show up. Don't think I'd bother with Fry or Lita. I just get Bender,
There was this politician a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They made this big freaking speech in their area complaining about fishing shanties being a gateway to drugs and hookers.
Fishing? What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Claiming that that's what they were really doing out on the ice was getting hookers. So I found a picture of Bender smoking up and stuff and went, I'm going to go get my own fishing shanties with blackjack and hookers and sent it out as a meme.
Yeah. Kiss my shiny metal ass. Bite my.
And I sent that meme to the politician's page. Am I a little snarky?
Just a tad, yeah.
It's like fishing shanties, for fuck's sakes. Really think, okay, you're stupid, right?
These aren't exactly that well insulated, guys, okay?
I mean, I guess it's one way to try to warm up, but...
Yeah, but that means exposing stuff that you really don't want to expose in those situations. Yeah.
It was just...
You probably wind up dry humping again. Well, no. Yeah.
Better watch out.
Yeah.
I think she's a guy. I ain't quite sure, but something ain't right. Hillary Clinton's coming to town. Sorry.
And you wonder why Bill's chasing interns around the office?
I'm terrible. I know. Okay.
I think that was the big thing that said Bill Maher during the whole Monica Lewinsky. Like, Kennedy sent the Secret Service out and said, "Bring me the best." He wasn't playing grab ass with the interns around the office coffee maker. He was doing Marilyn Monroe, not Monica Lewinsky. Hmm. Speak. Oh God. That's when it started the whole thing. Or Pelosi's doing a thing, and then suddenly in the middle of it, Rick Astley breaks in. Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid the fumes, so I'm breathing through my nasal medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a better smell than the smell of glue.
Yeah,
It's like I've got a fan blowing on me, too.
certainly, less inclined to brain damage.
Oh, my brain's already damaged.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Could I say that?
Just a bit.
So I can't finish rebuilding the wing until everything else is set really firm so I can lay this down and
Yeah.
rig it up a certain way. But I rebuilt the 8 different pieces of the freaking tail into the tail,
Mm-hmm.
fixed the chips in the face, reattached the leg, and
Okay.
fixed the chips in the leg,
I think I
and got part of the spine and the back of this wing fixed. So that's pretty good progress, isn't it?
Yeah. Where is it? Yeah. Isolate a few things here.
It's getting very close. It's getting very close. It's getting very close to fixed.
There we are.
Yes.
Oh, God. Back up there.
I need to get back to work on the book for now until that stuff sets and I have the time to set things up to paint tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think this, when I'm dealing with the indie stuff, I think this pretty much, that's an appropriate rebranding here.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our indie. This is Captain April, and these are the days of our indie.
You wonder why she calls you a stalker. What the fuck?
Well, I know, but I'm trying to have some fun with it, okay?
I'm trying to have some
Because
fun with it by getting it to
it is
stop.
turned into a soap opera here. It's okay, fine. Just go all in there. It's like, these are the days of our indie. I think just get to the point where she has to fucking laugh at it. This is getting stupid.
It's the most suicidal time of the year.
That has potential, actually. Oh, you have to play with it. That's the most kill yourself time of the year.
My stress level's been way too high lately.
With no time for shopping and
Just blow it out your rear.
yeah, it's the most kill yourself of the year.
I wish you'd just go fuck yourself. I wish you'd just go fuck yourself. Sorry, did I?
Mm-hmm. The restroom door said gentlemen.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, continue. I want to hear where this is going to
go.
No,
I don't know the rest of it. I just, but it's an hilarious thing. Bobby Rivers thing.
Come up with it. Come up with one then.
Let me dig it up here. Here we are. There we go. Tell you what, I can sing along with it, so I'm not playing with it. It's an hour. It's a minute 16. A minute 35 seconds here. Hold on. Let me get past this stupid.
Yes, Steffi, I'm encouraging
Get
his
past
bullshit.
the ad here.
Sorry.
There we go. Let me get that out of the way here. That's the album if you want to go for it. Yeah.
The restroom door said gentlemen, so I just walked inside. I took 2 steps and realized I'd been taken for a ride. I heard high voices, turned and found the place was occupied by 2 nuns, 3 old ladies, and a nurse. What could be worse than 2 nuns, 3 old ladies, and a nurse? The restroom door said, gentlemen, it must have been a gag. As soon as I walked in there, I ran into some old hag. She sprayed me with a can of mace and snapped me with her bag. I could tell this just wouldn't be my day. What can I say? It just wasn't turning out to be my day. The restroom door said, gentlemen, and I would like to find the crummy little creep who had the nerve to switch the sign. 'Cause I've got 2 black eyes and 1 high heel up my behind. Now I can't sit with comfort and joy. Boy, oh boy, no, I'll never sit with comfort and joy.
I was thinking absolute trans jokes, but okay.
No, I'm sure we could do one though.
I was thinking the next line was something like, so why are you a girl? Sorry, I know I'm terrible. I know.
we could get far worse, believe me.
Oh, I could get far worse, believe me.
Let's see if we can find. Yeah, Rudolph the Brown-Nosed Reindeer. You know,
Randolph the crooked-legged cowboy had a very shiny gun, and if you ever saw it, you would surely turn and run. All of the other cowboys used to laugh and call him names. They wouldn't let poor Randolph join in any poker games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, the sheriff came to say, Randolph, with your gun so bright, won't you shoot my wife tonight? Then how the cowboys loved him as they shouted out with glee. Randolph, the crooked-legged cowboy, please go down in history. What?
let's see.
You made a bit of a face when I said shoot my wife tonight.
Pass another ad here.
I might have a little bit of a twisted behavior, okay?
Let's hit.
But I'm a good girl. Good girl.
This ain't the one. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, hold on here. Come on. There are many different versions claiming the title of Rudolph the Brown-Nosed Reindeer. I'm trying to find the one though.
I'm not going to comment on Randolph.
It's like it's one I remember that like is just very rude. Yeah. This is a bit of a search here because I don't know.
Have you heard the extra gory version he has of The Night Santa Went Crazy?
Don't think so.
You know the part in the middle where he starts Santa's doing time in the middle?
No. Oh, yeah.
It doesn't start off that way in the extra gory version. It goes, yes, Virginia, now Santa Claus is dead. Some guy from the SWAT team blew a hole through his head. Yes, little friend, now that's his brains upon the floor. It gives you a clue, doesn't it?
Hmm.
He said he liked that version, but he didn't think they'd let him actually put it on the main album.
No. I might have it on a CD somewhere, but
It's on the B side to it.
there's like one of the lines on what I'm looking for is like, then one doggy, Santa came. Mrs. Claus is on the rag. Suck me now, you reindeer fag. Oh, Santa. Oh. That's just very rude.
There's another word that gets you in trouble often.
Mm.
They don't like British cigarettes.
Yeah. All right.
You were the one I hated most. The one I hated most. I wanted to be the one to turn you to a ghost. Sorry.
Right, that's at it.
Where did my phone go?
Let's try Frosty the
is.
Pervert.
Frosty the Dope Man.
Okay, yeah. Yes, we're going to take Christmas, just run it through the ringer here. I'm getting there. Hold on. Other generate Gene, get the fuck out. Yeah.
Frosty the Pervert, in a trench coat he did go to the schoolyard to expose his dick and balls made out of snow. Frosty the Pervert, all the kids he liked to watch. His dick did grow when he packed snow on his cold and icy crotch. There must have been some magic when he stroked his frozen meat, 'cause Frosty started moaning loud and it began to sleet. Frosty the Pervert was as glad as he could get. He threw away his corncob pipe and lit a cigarette. Frosty the Pervert didn't want to go to jail. He began to run while dripping cum, and the cops picked up his trail. Down to the village, his dick melting in his hand, running here and there all around the square, yelling, "Catch me if you can." They chased him down the streets of town, right to a vice squad cop, who shoved a nightstick up his ass, and Frosty screamed,
Don't stop! Ooh!
Frosty the pervert was locked up that very day, but he did not cry as he waved goodbye, knowing he'd be back someday. Beating his meat all over the streets, look at Frosty go. Sliding his hands all over his glands, his cum is white as snow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if this guy's
Who
got
you
the
have
one.
on stream with you?
Yeah. Well. All right. What have we got here? Another one. Ho, ho, fucking ho, what a crock of shit. We all work for Santa Claus. We've had enough. We quit. Because we do all the fucking work and he stars in the show. Stick your Christmas up your ass. Ho, ho, fucking ho. What? Oh, God.
You're supposed to help me control him, Steph. Not make him worse.
Oh, there's even a video. That's not it. That's not it. Oh. I'll hold on that one here. I'll just save the variation on Jingle Bell Rock.
See, I'm innocent. These guys are the degenerates. And I should be given a gift for sitting through that last one.
Mm-hmm. Walking around in women's underwear. That's one thing on here too. There's Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh, but that's a South Park thing, so we'll not do that.
No, because I'd leave.
The Night Santa went crazy.
You need the extra 40 version if you're going to do that.
No, I think if we actually do Weird Al, it will get shut down because that's going to show up in algorithm. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Rudolph the Deep Throat Reindeer. That's it.
Oh, Lord. Why does he get the same
Yeah, that's it.
I do?
That's it. Yeah.
Why does he have the same pastimes as I do?
Hold on. Yeah, this is the one. It's not brown, it's Deep Throat Reindeer. Yeah.
I'm ashamed.
Homo of faggots and girls don't affect him. Loves to stuff gerbils and fists up his rectum. Surely you recall
Wow.
the limp-wristed reindeer of all. Rudolph the deep-throat reindeer wore a skirt and pantyhose. And if you ever saw him, you would know at once he blows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They said he was a fag deer and threw snow on him to kill the flames. Then one horny Christmas Eve, Santa had to say,
Mrs. Claus is on the rag.
suck me dry, you reindeer fag.
Why, sure, Santa. It'll be my pleasure.
Ho, ho, oh!
Now how the elves all love him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph, you deep-throat reindeer, will you please go down on me?
Whatever's wrong with you is no little thing.
It's a short one. Don't worry, it's only about a minute left.
Then one horny Christmas Eve, Santa had to say,
Rudolph, now you turn around. I feel like getting my dick brown.
Okay, Santa, point your pole north. I'm ready.
Now all the reindeer hate him. He never has to pull the sled. He rides in back with Santa, going round the world and giving head.
Okay.
Have you tried therapy?
Okay, getting out of that here.
But it's just a question.
Okay. Hmm.
Therapy might help you.
But where's the fun in that?
Steffi never commented on this, did she?
Hmm.
No hair.
Did you notice she chopped her hair? Notice Rosetta's hair. How there's less of it.
A lot less.
Yes.
Like, probably about 6-7 inches.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
That's all you got to say?
I didn't hear what you said.
That it's cute.
I'm cute too, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
At least there's still enough for my husband to get a hold of. I mean,
Yeah. Well. Okay, with that in mind. I got one queued up right here.
right around that same topic, right?
They're like, well, in a way.
Stroke of my, lick of my, suck of my cock. It's the first time for you. So here's what you do. Unzip me and strip me and show me you care. Don't go ripping out my pubic hair. Reach for my, grab for my, pull at my cock. You can do it with ease. Just get on your knees. Start licking and slurping. My dick will get firm. Soon you'll be tasting sperm. Do it right now and don't bite now. Drag your tongue across my meat. If you give me head, there's no need to spread. By now you should know a blowjob can't be beat. Faster now, deeper now, into your throat. The secret is not to choke. Take my shaft by its base, stuff the whole thing in your face. That's how you suck on my cock.
My husband would like this too much.
You make my dick swell as I moan and yell. Heed the warning when I scream. Although your throat is sore, you'll have to open more to gasp your last breath before I shoot my cream. Slurp it up, lick it up, don't ever stop. Swallow every last drop. Now that you eat my meat, I'll never have to beat my meat. Thanks for stroking mine. Thanks for licking mine. Thanks for sucking my cock.
I'm feeling called out. It's not.
This is why I don't share these. Send links over to Facebook because too many people know me from church.
Oh Lord. I apologize that I'm even hanging out with this guy. I don't have any excuse.
Shall we discuss your wish list again?
Yeah, for all the crap you've made me listen to, send me the wand.
I might send you A1. That one you got there?
Hey, A1 counts. I mean, especially since the rechargeable ones, most of them only hold a short charge while you're actually using them.
Yeah, well, I think the Hitachi is plugged into the wall, so there was no word about anything running low. It's like, just be sure you got a socket nearby.
Socket, really?
You might end up blowing a fuse, but that's about it. Okay.
No, it's not a fuse that I'm blowing.
Yeah.
Your fault.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Why is this? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that paddle is the same one she sweat her ass, 1,300 times with.
Actually, it's a pretty sturdy paddle.
Yeah, I know. Well, we saw how sturdy it was. She, the 666 smacks per ass cheek. So, it held up. Plus, how many times it was used before. So. Where was I? All right. Let's get up. Let's put it on here. Yeah. And I keep shutting down the YouTube thing instead of just closing out the the thing. Oh, Lordy. Oh, dear God. Well, Trek Culture just put one up. 10 dumbest things in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. Only 10? Yeah, the only way I'll watch that movie now is by way of the MST3K fan film parody.
Okay, I have a friend that I'm going to be hanging out with and talking to very soon because he just messaged me that Actually, he messaged me 10 minutes ago, but I just got the pop-up saying that he'd be in chat to hang out in about 30 minutes. So I probably should get going.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, we were at this for almost 3 hours. So.
Yeah, and 3 hours is a good long session. I mean,
yeah,
sorry,
especially for mine. Yeah,
it's about for my husband, but anyway,
I'm older. Okay.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
that's your excuse now. But Steph, how long has it been that way? I mean,
yeah.
Sorry, I just absolutely.
You're going to resort to other factors.
I'm terrible. I'm horrible, but you love me.
Yeah. What was I looking at?
All right, I gotta get going.
Okay.
Stay out of trouble.
Of course not.
Crazy fucker.
All right. Okay. Then I'm going to finish up with My attempted Doctor Who review. I'm going to have to do a proper producer one later, but yes, there were some woke moments in the Doctor Who specials, but the storyline, the Starbase with the Meep from the 70s. So that one was they still held up pretty good. And she's already off, dear. Come on. Wild Blue Yonder, pretty standard story. There's a few touches here and there that could live without, but let that go. There's selling out, except for that opening bit, chop it off, reach into that. And then the Giggle. For the most part, for the 60s, to bring back a Hartnell era villain. And for now, I guess, address the sins of Chibnall in the previous ones. Is the Timeless Child valid? It's like, maybe it is, maybe it isn't now. It's like throw a little ambiguity in there. So, but like, kind of like if they don't want to deal with it later on, they don't have to. And now it's like stuff is perfectly optional. They're taking the approach of the Joker. It's like, if you want to have an origin, it's best to be multiple choice. Well, now it is, because you say they made a jigsaw puzzle out of the Doctor's past. It's like some stuff may be right. Some people like, huh? And who knows what he did to the Masters? Sold him that line as part of the game. Who knows? It's like, and again, with a show like Doctor Who, and they give you an out like that, just take it. Don't argue about it. Don't. Oh, it's the end of it. Doctor Who was never exactly a pinnacle of hard, intelligent science fiction. It was it's technically done by the drama department all the way, but it really was a kids show. Okay, it had to have kids in mind when they were doing it. It just wasn't done by the children's television division. It was done by the drama department, and frankly, they kind of resented it. But it became a hit despite that. But I think I'm not sure if I'll get the DVD. But the show is not necessarily dead. It's like, let's go with it. Okay, come on. It's not to get so caught up in ourselves that because it's better than Chibnall. Okay, Chibnall made a hash of the whole thing. I will never get the Jodie Whittaker stuff. Okay, I have no interest in that stuff whatsoever. They really ramped it and they just made some stupid stuff. And think about it, because under Chibnall, Unit was gone. It was a waste of Stephen Fry, but they made a point that Unit had been disbanded and was gone. Well, what a difference a new showrunner makes. They not only are back, but they got a whole tower with the Unit logo on the side. I don't think hey, old Dad tried worked so hard to keep Unit a secret, and here you are. So enough was undone. I think we some hope that okay. I think we can proceed onward here. Okay. There's still going to be some woke stuff here and there, Liam, but I think also hopefully RTD got enough blowback on his comments about Davros not going to be able to. No, Davros is it was not seen as evil because he was in a chair. He was in a chair because he was evil. There's a difference. What he did is what cost him his legs and his health and put him in that rolling life support unit. It's not him being disabled. It was him being the evil douchebag. That's what So, and again, you countered that nicely with the new gal with Unit in the wheelchair. Very capable. Some pretty heavy weaponry in that wheelchair too. So yeah, you made it equal opportunity. Okay, Russell, mission successful. You get a good, competent, and very likable wheelchair-bound character, and not really wheelchair-bound. Okay, because the actor suffers from spinal bifida. So yeah, she can get up and stand, cross her legs and stuff, but it's not exactly something she would want to walk around with. She needs a chair to get around, within a reasonable amount of time, and not take 3 days to cross the room, So the disability comes in many shapes and forms, okay?
Oh, God.
So yeah, I got the placard in the van. I use the scooter to get around Walmart and Target when I'm there, wherever I'm at. If they got the scooters there, I'll use it. Can I walk the store? Yeah. It's not a pretty sight. I'm fine for a while, but it gets a little staggering for a while. So if I want to do a little meaningful wandering around, it's like I ain't walking it. I don't have the stamina anymore for that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm getting the scooter. And again, most people like, no, if you have the scooter, no, you didn't you didn't ride into the scooter, otherwise you'd have your own. But it's like, I'll get in the scooter, and then like that's now I can shop comfortably, and at my leisure. If I'm just there for one item and one item only, I know exactly where it is. I probably will skip the scooter, just go walk straight, get out. But if I'm going to be there for a while, hell yes, I'm using the scooter. All right. So I'm wrapping up here. Yeah, it's about almost 2 hours, 47 minutes. I think that's long enough here. So, any questions, folks? On the way out here before I pull the plug, because otherwise, I'll go and wrap it here and just count it as content well made, more or less. Let's got anything? Shalom, shalom, Yerushalayim. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. And come on. Come here, you. We are in the middle of Hanukkah. So. And I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up there because no one else is saying anything. So have fun.